Hey, coyotes! Hooray that you're doing your music slides. Now prepare for garden update. I have a friend who sent me little packages of flower seeds. And I don't usually plant flower seeds. I'm usually all about the vegetables, but I did. I planted some flower seeds 4 days ago. And I've been watering them, and I'm putting them in a place that gets lots of sun. So maybe next week, and obviously I did not plant that from a seed. Maybe next week we'll have some little sprouts to show you. Now this is what I really want you to see in my garden. I pulled all the weeds. No, I'm just kidding. These are green onions, and they're very tasty and lots of things. Even if you don't like onions, you eat them all the time. The flowers on a green onion plant start wrapped in a little sheath. And then they kind of bust out of the sheath. And this one is on its way. It's going to be a really beautiful globe of white blossoms. And they stay pretty for a long time. And then they kind of wilt. And inside the little white blossoms are black seeds. Here's one that wilted and kind of died. But right under where it died, I don't know if you can see, these are little baby onions. And this one is extremely cool. It still has the black seed on the end of it. The black seed usually stays in the dirt when the sprout comes up, but this one, it hung on to its little black seed. And so I have baby onions from these lovely, lovely flowers. Also, I've decided that this is not a Hatch green chili. I don't know what that is. I replanted some tomato seeds because my first ones never grew, and this just takes a long time. And then I have a little bit of progress on my green beans. They're looking pretty good, so hold on. I'll take you over there. Ooh, looking good, green beans. All right, next week, maybe I'll have some other cool things to show you. This is sage. The bees really like the sage. All right. Oh, there's a bee now. Hey, bee. I love you, man. Yeah, I really like being outside in my garden. I have something kind of amazing to show you. This is my composter. That's not actually so amazing. What that does is I put food scraps in there, like vegetables that haven't been cooked or anything, and let them sit in there, and they get really hot and disgusting. And after a while, they break down into lovely fertilizer. What is amazing is this. This is a tomato plant growing out of my composter. And so I was like, wow, what a cool survivor. I'm going to take that plant and I'm going to plant it in the ground, and it's going to have a beautiful life. And so I reached in there. By the way, it was disgusting. And I tried to grab the nut and then like unscrew the screw, but all the screws and the nuts are rusted together. I cannot take this thing apart, so I cannot get the tomato plant out. What's going to happen to it? It's gotten bigger and bigger. It looks really healthy. I'm going to let you know. But the cool thing about it is it's kind of like us. We are not where we belong right now. Luckily, none of us are in a compost heap because that would be gross. But we're all supposed to be at school with our friends. But are we all finding ways to survive and thrive? I'm trying to. I'm learning so many things about animation and images. You're going to see some of my animation in the vocal warm-up coming up, and I hope you make it to the end where I did some crazy stuff with images. And so after this whole thing's over, I'm going to have some new skills. I hope you're learning new things too, because, you know, we're going to make the best of this, like this tomato plant. All right, here comes the vocal warm-up. No birds. Hello from outer space. I came up here to try and figure out a new kind of vocal warm-up because I'm a little sick of birds. And then I remembered, oh my gosh, the Jetsons. They're from outer space, and they have this cool spaceship that goes. I'm going to play you the intro to the cartoon, The Jetsons, which, are you ready for this? Started in 1962. So watch this little intro, pay special attention to the spaceship, and we're going to make some spaceship sounds.
Meet George Jetson. His boy Elroy. Daughter Judy. Jane, his wife.
The Jetsons, brought to you by famous Colgate Dental Cream with activated Gardol. Brushing after eating with Colgate helps stop bad breath, helps fight decay.
Cool. All right. Sorry, we're going to take a little detour here. There was also a dog named Astro, and if you wanted to talk like Astro, all you had to do was replace the beginning sound of every word with R. Coincidentally, Scooby-Doo had the exact same dog accent. Coincidentally, so does my dog, Butters.
Mom, Pop, I'm telling you, there's been a serious mistake.
That's right. Rodriguez restraint.
Give up. You're not going to catch anything in that bucket of water.
That's one fish story no one will believe.
Roo is a good dog. Rudders is a good dog.
That's right. Just replace the beginning sound with R and you too can be any sort of dog you want. Okay, back to outer space. There's going to be a spaceship traveling through space here, and I'm going to bubble my lips and follow with my voice. And then you're going to get your turn. Listen. All right, it's your turn. Here's another one. Listen the first time. Your turn. Okay, this one is from a different galaxy, but you still do the same sound. Listen. You ready? Take a big breath. This last one's a little complicated. There's like a spaceship, a little alien abduction, and then the spaceship disappears into space. So I would like you to decrescendo, get softer into nothing. Listen. Oh, gone. Now you give it a try. Hopefully they'll return me to Earth before school starts.